Alright then, so this next series is a prone-based workout, so it's going to be based on doing things on our fronts face down, okay? So just starting off with a bit of back release. If you have your knees bent together and just walk your hands out in front, just come into a nice seated lower back release. Sink your bum back to your heels, drop your head down, stretch off that spine and lower back first of all. But we won't sit there for long. We're going to just lift the head up slowly. We're going to take hands apart wide, and we're just going to simply edge the head beyond the fingertips, and then we're going to lift your chest up as we lower the front of your thighs down to the floor. So we just start off with a bit of lower back release here. Breathing in, we'll just sit back again into a lower back release. So just drop your head down, stretching out that spine nicely, and then once again lifting the head and the chest away from the floor. Take your hands wide apart and then edge your head beyond hands. Lift the head and chest slow. Lower the front of your thighs into the ground. Good for that lower spine, folks. So we have a series of about 5 movements to get through. So first of all, on our fronts, we're going to start with a plank hold. I'm going to just turn myself around actually, because camera's probably better positioned that way. So we just start with your elbows into the chest, cup your hands together, folks. So head in line with spine, breathe in, blow out, suck in that core. So you can either just stay on your knees with the front of your thighs off the ground, or coming up onto your toes but without lifting your bum too high. Just have your body level and still as we start to warm up the shoulders, the core, the glutes and the thighs. And whichever level you're doing, take a breath in now. If you can just really tense your glute muscles, contract your bum muscles together and hold it for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So just come down from there. And now we come into a good move for the upper back. So we're going to start with arms lengthened out nice and straight, chin starting on the floor. So just have a breath in. Blow out to the mouth. Breathing in again now. If you just lift your chin off the ground, folks, lift your arms up nice and straight, not too high, and then from there, at a steady tempo, breathe in. As you blow out, just bring your arms behind you, okay? Just get your thumbs near your glutes, and then lengthening your arms in front straight, or even just take your palms to the outsides of your thighs, in fact. Breathing in and blowing out, as we really start to get the upper back warmed up now, okay? So we're just keeping arms level and straight, steady tempo, blowing out and breathing in. We'll take one more, so just stick in one more time, lengthened arms, arms coming back behind you, breathing in, back in front and down. So that's a good start for your upper back area, folks. Targeting your glutes a little bit now. So we're just going to have your hands piled up, your elbows bent, your chin resting on the floor. You can just press your right foot into the ground, keep the left leg straight, take a breath in, and just lift that left leg as high as you can now and hold it momentarily. So we're just forcing the glute and the hamstring to contract for roughly 5 seconds. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow out, lower the foot down, breathe in for recovery. Exhale out, breathe in again, press your right foot down, just lift that left leg as high as you can again, and isolate that left gluteal. So hold and steady for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot down, there we go. One more to go. Inhale, blow out the mouth, breathing in again, just lifting left leg as high as you can. Straight and slow, hold it steady, folks. Contraction of hamstring and glute. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we bring that foot down. Good start for your glute on your left hand side. Now we target the lower back, the erector spinae area. So we're going to have your wrists flat, your elbows bent. Just have your hands close to your chest, folks, okay? Try and keep your wrists and hands flat on the floor throughout this lift, okay? The chin starts on the ground. Have a breath in, exhale out slow. Breathing in again now. If you can just begin, just slowly lift your chin and chest up from the ground. just to the point where you're getting some contraction into that lower erector spiny area. Blow out as you come down. Breathe in as you lift the chin. Nice and slow, lifting chest as well. Just enough to feel contraction into the lower back, but never overdo it, folks. If you feel like you're hyperextending, just come down. Breathe in. Blow out. Take another breath in. Just lifting your chin and chest off the ground slowly, just enough to the point where you're getting contraction into the lower back area. Blowing out as we come down. Okay, so we're just going to go with the fingertips under the chin, chin on top, left foot pressed into the floor, right leg straight and ready to go. So breathe it in. If you can just lift the right leg as high as you can and just hold it there for a few seconds there. Contract glute and hamstring. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot down. Breathe in, recover. Exhale out slow. Breathing in again now. We just lift right leg up straight as possible. So don't worry if you can't go too high. You'll still get contraction going on. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Then bring your foot down again. Okay. Take another breath in. Blowing out once more for now. Just raise the right thigh up high and contract the glute heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot down and recover there. So that's a good start for your glutes. But now we're just actually going to come up into kneeling position, and we're going to walk the hands forward. Okay, cross your ankles over. Just have your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, so we have head in line with the spine, tummy sucked in. Just getting into the back of your arms now, folks. If you can just bend your elbows nice and deep, and then lower your face down towards the floor. So blow out as you go down. Breathe in as you come up. Try to avoid your elbows sticking out. Just keep the elbows tucked in, and that way we really start to get into the back of the arms, the chest, and the core. One more time. Blowing out as we go down. Breathing in as we come up, and then we'll just come down onto our fronts to target the back of the hamstrings next. We have the chest lifted, the head raised. Can you lift your left foot off the floor a little bit and just bring your left heel in towards your left glute? Take the foot back, flex the foot, bring it into the glute again, take it back. We go heel to the glute and back. We flex the foot, bring it in and back. We go heel to the glute, really get stuck into the back of the thigh here, folks. One more time. Flex the foot and bring it down. So take a breath in. We'll do the right leg. So the hamstring is the area that stores all the stubborn body fat, in my case. So just lift the right foot off the floor, touch, and bring that heel into your hamstring. Take it back with the foot, flex, bring it again, back, heel to glute, and back. Flex your foot, bring it in again, and back. We go heel to the glute, and back. Flex it off once more, folks. And that's our first round complete. So you can stick with the first round, first level of each movement we've done. The second phase now, you might just be ready for level 2. So here we are, back into our plank hold, elbows under the chest direct, head in line with spine, tight tummy, inhale, blow out, tighten that core. So whatever you can do, just either staying on your knees, which is fine, or up onto your toes, keeping the body level, all right? Or even just involving your glutes by lifting one foot up, one foot down, one up and one down. So that works your glutes, but it forces your core to stabilize even more. So when you've done about 50 of those on each side, pause, take a breath in, tense your glutes again. Just squeeze the glutes for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then bring yourself down. Okay, good, really good for your posture, but excellent for your core strength as well as the shoulders, thighs and glutes. Okay, so this next phase of upper back, we're going to go with your arms spread out wide, shoulder height, palms to the floor, just lying on the side of your head though, folks. Get ready to get your arms to do all the work. So take your breath in, exhale out slow. Breathing in, we're just raising your arms as high as possible, and at your maximum raise, just hold this nice and still. Squeezing the upper back, and then lowering your hands and arms down. Breathe in, blow out, breathing in again. So just try and keep them up straight level, folks. Try to avoid this happening, your arms coming back behind. Just keep your arms level and straight and as high as possible to work that upper back. Bring the hands and arms down. Breathe in again, raise your arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, build that tone. Suck that breath in, lower the hands and arms down. Okay, so that's a good variation for your next upper back phase. Now we come to the next round of glutes. So I'm going to push myself up for this, up onto hands, which are under the shoulders, right knee under your right hip, but just sticking that left leg behind you. Raise the left leg up to the height of your right glute, and can you just have a bit of steady tempo to begin with that left leg nice and straight, pulsing up and down. Now we pause, we bend the left knee, and we're just punching that left foot up toward the sky or the ceiling, depending on where you are. Okay, just give that glute some overload. 4 and 5, and then with your left leg locked out, can you just lift it as high as possible, bring the knee in towards your lower core, and then lift it high as you can on the way back out. Draw the knee into your lower core again, lift it as high as you can on the way back out. One more, bring the knee in, lift and lock out behind, and just give yourself a little bit of a stretch off again before the next one. Drop the head down, breathe in, and in fact we'll come into the back extensions this time. So just on your front, with your elbows out bent, your fingertips under the chin for this level. So if the original level was right for you, just having your arms and hands tucked in, lifting your chin and chest, that's fine. This second level though is a bit more advanced. Keep your chin glued to your fingertips, take a breath in, blow out through the mouth, breathing in. You're just keeping chin glued to hands, and you're lifting hands and feet off the ground at a nice steady tempo, just to the point where you're contracting that lower spine. So breathe in as you come up for this level, and you'll be blowing out as you go down, really getting into that lower erectus spine, which is part of your core. Blow out, so breathe in as you come up, blow out as you come down. And again now, breathing in once more, contracting that lower back, and blowing out as you come down again. Okay, so we'll lift the chin, the chest and tummy off the floor, and we'll come to the next round of our glutes. So it's flat hands under shoulders with straightened arms, left knee under the hip, right leg stuck out behind, tight core, blow out. So for this one, folks, we're just lifting the right leg up straight first of all, and we're just having a bit of tempo with the right leg going up and down. So not too much hassle just yet, but we pause, we bend the right knee, just punch that foot up towards the sky or ceiling. Just 2 and 3. Really punch up the glute for 4 and 5, and then with your right leg nice and straight, just lift it as high as you can, bring the knee in towards your abdominal core, and then lift as high as you can on the way back out. Drive it into your lower abs again, lift as high as you can, contraction for glute and lower core. Breathing in, blowing out, drive it in, up you go. And then before the final movement, okay, we'll just have a little bit of a lower back release in a second. Just open up your chest first of all, just a bit of diagonal left to right, right to left action. Breathe it in, blow it out, open up that upper body. And for your lower back, just a bit of tailbone curve. So it's just a case of having hands on your hips, shoulders down, just lower your bum back, but then round your tailbone forwards just to mobilize the lower spine. Drop your bum back, Once again, curve the spine, the tailbone forwards. One more, drop your bum back, round the tailbone forwards, and we're ready to go for the final round of push-ups. So by all means, if you need to stay on your hands and knees with your ankles crossed for the first round we did, that's absolutely fine. Or if you want to go for the big push-up phase, which is having your hands slightly wider apart than shoulder height, just coming up onto the toes, head in line with the spine. Deep breath in, blow out, suck your core in, folks. Blowing out, just lower your nose down towards the floor, deep bend of your elbows, and you're off again. Blowing out and breathing in, and again blowing out and breathing in. So really good workout for your chest, your triceps, and your core here, guys. Okay, stick in, blowing out and breathing in. Try and knock out 10 if you can. Blowing out and breathing in. I think we're on 6 here. Blowing out and breathing in. 3 more to go, then you can rest. Blowing out and breathing in. Just a couple more. Blow it out and breathe it in. One more time. Blowing out and breathing in. 4. Coming up onto your knees. I think I'm ready for a 3-week kip, but hopefully I'll recover soon. Okay, so just a bit of stretch off for the areas we've worked. What have we worked? We've worked the upper back. So just first of all, stick your hands behind your head. Just a bit of rotation to the left as much as you can, nice and steady. Breathe in, push a bit more if you can to the left, back to the middle. Inhale, turn into your right then, nice and slow. Pause and breathe in, push a bit more to the right. And now, with your feet flexed down, your arms raised up high, your chin tucked in, we'll just reach out to as far as we can with the hands before placing your hands down. Your chin is tucked in, stretching that spine and lower back off. Breathe, and then slide the hands back in again. So we'll work the hamstrings also. Right foot inside to your thigh, flex your left foot back, raise the arms, inhale, and just reach out to whatever you can. The toes, the foot or ankle area, drop your head and you'll get that into the hamstring, the central hamstring. Right, and then just on your hands behind you flat. If you have your right knee bent, you cross your left ankle over your right thigh, slide the right heel in, just walk your fingertips up to your glutes, sit up tall, and that will stretch your left glute off as well. Okay, keeping the soreness away hopefully. Alright, so just sticking the right leg out straight then, left foot inside to your thigh, breathing in, grab what you can, shin area of the foot, drop the head down, central hamstring, this right thigh, and just getting that other gluteal done. You have your left foot flat, right ankle over the left thigh muscle, that might be tight enough for you, but if you bring your left heel closer in and you walk your hands in towards your glutes, sitting up tall, that's going to get deeper stretch into the right glute muscle as well. Alright, and then just getting 1 or 2 on the feet as well. So we'll come up into a standing position. In fact, we'll stay on the knees once we're here. We'll have your fingertips tips connected behind your glutes. Just have your chin tucked in. Just look down to the ground, folks, and then lower your chest down towards your thighs. Drop your head down as well. You'll get that across your upper body, across the chest that we've worked. Breathe and hold, and then release your hands. Just keep the knees glued together. Slide hands back to the feet. Sink your head down. Stretch up your spine. So again, I've just done a short workout video, folks. Again, if you've got spare 10 or 15 minutes in your day, just to knock that out once or twice, that'll keep you ticking over. Keep toning your arms, glutes, thighs, and everywhere else. Okay, well done. Thanks for watching.